Today, I'm going to share with you a couple of habits that have really helped me grow my Etsy POD shop. And trust me, you want to stick around because I've also got an exciting update on my shop's progress. Plus, I'll tell you about a recent customer interaction that really tested my patience. But let's dive in and let me share these points with you. Building your Etsy POD business can be overwhelming. But the truth is, it's all about taking small actions consistently. You don't need to make a big drastic change at once, but a little bit over time. I've said this before, and I can't just express it enough, that those little steps can lead somewhere. However small, however big, they lead somewhere, and it's forward. The first habit has been key for me to be always learning. Whether you're trying out new designs, exploring like different sales and strategies to market yourself, or even learning how to improve your customer service, which I've been tested with recently. There's so many resources available. I follow several YouTubers that have POD shops, and they have many tutorials and share knowledge, kind of like I'm sharing with you right now. Earl Nightingale said that just 1 hour of study a day can put you at the top of your field in 3 years. Think about that. Just dedicating a little time each day to learning more about whatever it is you do, whatever niche, or improving your skills, or just making your listings better, can be an incredible growth for your Etsy shop. The more you grow, the more your shop will grow. And if you're looking for a fast track at learning, I highly recommend, shameless plug, Shawna's mentorship. This is Simply Shawna, and a good friend of mine, and if you follow us, you know who she is. Her guidance has made a big difference in how I approach my shop. If you're serious about growing your Etsy business, you'll definitely want to check her mentorship out. The second habit is prioritizing your time. I have struggled with this continually. It's easy to get caught up in a hustle of running a shop, especially if you have your own 9-to-5 and are doing a lot of activities outside of that. Whether it's creating new designs, responding to customer inquiries, or just improving your shop's SEO, blocking time for what matters most is crucial. Start with the end in mind. What's the one thing you can do today that will make the biggest impact on your business? Focus on that, and you'll be amazed at how much more productive your day becomes. Now for the update I teased earlier. I'm happy to share that my Etsy shop just hit 40 sales. Woohoo! 40 may not sound like a lot to you, but I was stuck at 10 for a long time. I was stuck at 17 for a long time. And now I've got the fuel I need to get to 100. And it's just those steps. You know, I can't compare myself to somebody that has 3,000 listings, and I'm happy. But with those sales comes some challenging interactions. And I want to tell you about one that recently pushed me to my limits as a shop owner. So the other day I got a cha-ching notification followed by a message from a customer. She noticed my shop is listed in the same state she lives in and asked if she could pick up her order. I told her that it wasn't possible and just explained the reasons why. A few weeks later, after she received the order, she mentioned that the print was a little low on the shirt and it made her boobs look weird and asked if I could do something about it. I didn't want to risk a bad review, and I looked at it and I could see what she was saying. So I reprinted the shirt at no cost to her. She thanked me, but then accused me of being dishonest because her order had shipped from Texas and not North Carolina, where she was originally seeing that it was coming from. I explained to her that while Printful is headquartered in North Carolina, they have multiple fulfillment locations and orders ship from wherever the stock is available. Do you think she was happy with that? No. And here's where I learned a huge lesson. She had not only messaged me directly, but she had also submitted a help request through Etsy. I thought, well, let me respond to her and get everything out of the way. And why do I need to respond twice to say the same thing? Big mistake. So I only responded to her direct messages. 2 days later, I got hit with a surprise when I opened my shop. My message response rate had dropped to 67%. 67. Lesson learned, always respond to both and not just one because you'll get dinged. It was a tough situation, but it's all part of this journey as a seller. Have you ever had an interaction with a customer that you wanted to just grit your teeth at? How did you handle it? Let me know in the comments, and I'd love to hear your stories. So to recap, the 2 key habits that have made a big difference for me are always be learning and prioritize what matters most. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. Leave a comment and subscribe for more tips and inspiration on growing your Etsy POD shop. See you in the next video.